We're here for the start of day 3 of the Almighty Stack with Chris Baud, who comes in third in chips. Chris, it was a long day yesterday. It's been a long 2 days of poker. How are you feeling coming into today?
I feel pretty good. I actually slept, which is doesn't happen often for me when I'm at the Borgata. I had I didn't go straight from the tourney to a cash session, for once. So yeah, I got a good night's sleep and had lunch and ready to go.
So coming in today, relatively high up in chips, there's some big pay jumps in there. What's your strategy to really utilize your stack and also have a good play strategy when you come to the final table?
I don't think my strategy changes too much until we get to the final table. I mean, I think like yesterday, I was at a table with huge stacks all day. Like we had mountains of chips there, and I basically picked my spots, and played very, very few big pots. Like I just basically chipped up, like playing without, like a lot of pots without showdown and stuff like that. And I mean, you have to run really well to do that, to not face resistance on many boards and to be able to just give up when you know that the board is better for them and stuff like that. I was able to navigate that. It was like, actually all the big stacks from that table made it. I think we had like 3 of us, and we all made it to 18. I think when we get to the final table, we'll see how. I mean, it depends on what the chip counts are and the positions and everything. But I guess I'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
And one of the few big pots you did play yesterday was near the end of the night. You were able to double up when you got in against the nuts straight, but you had some work to do to get your opponent to call. Can you walk us through that hand?
Okay, this is the guy on my left. He had been on my left for hours and hours, and he had been making ridiculously tight folds, it seems, and tanking on there were some pretty obvious calls. I think where like he did call, but it just took a long time. But he had folded a straight on the river to a guy's river raise like 2 hands earlier, and he was really upset about it, and so he was a little tilted, and so I was talking to him, and I figured out he didn't have a flush draw. He probably would have just snapped with a flush draw anyway, and he says he has a draw, so I'm like, if he has a straight draw, he's just essentially dead, and I don't know. I had to work hard. I had to kind of talk him into it, honestly. I just said, it's late in the night. We can. It's time to gamble, I guess. Just, go home. I think he was slightly tilted still from that hand, so I think he's just chasing chips, So he wanted to stick it in, and it worked out.
Yeah, it certainly did, and you come in today with a really good chance at winning the $130,000 first place prize this tournament has. Do you allow yourself to think about that number at this point, or is it just cross that bridge when you get there, similar to the final table?
It's not really a real thing yet. I don't think. It's kind of like, I think when you think about the money at stake, it doesn't really. You're not really playing. You're not going to play optimally, I think. So it's. I mean, the pay jumps are massive from at this point, it's whatever, it's like 3,000 to 130 for first. It's a big deal, but I don't really want to think about it right now. Maybe we'll think about when we're 3-handed or something like that, but that's my plan for now.
Well, the plan has worked so far, and you have a really good chance to take down the title today, your first Borgata Poker Open trophy. Good luck today, Chris, and thank you so much.
Thank you.